So I want to give my perspective on the Ariane interview on Tasha K. So for those of you that watch Love and Marriage Huntsville and have kept up with season 1, you should know who Ariane Curry is. And for those of you that are not familiar with Ariane Curry, she is the side chick, or aka mistress, to Martell Holt. The season starts off with 3 power couples based in Huntsville, Alabama that are crushing the real estate market. One of the protagonists is married couple Martell and Melody Holt. Well, long story short, they are no longer married because of the alleged extramarital affair of Martell Holt, which Melody revealed on the show. When Martell continued to have the affair with the other woman, he said he had needs that Melody wasn't fulfilling, such as oral sex, whatever. The other woman's identity was revealed as Ariane Curry. Ariane had a child with Martell while he and Melody were still married. Ariane is extremely pissy about the backlash she is receiving behind the affair with Martell, but here's what I think. Melody devoted her life to Martell and her family. She was married to him. She took vows before God, and I think that has a lot more weight than Ariane Curry, who said she was in a relationship with Martell, a married man, for convenience. Now, even though Ariane said she loved Martell, she still said the relationship was convenient, and she did not expect Martell to marry her because he was already married. Now, in my opinion, I think Ariane is one of those people who has to be on the other side to get it. She has to be the devoted wife with the husband that continues to step out with the side chick. The same side chick doesn't back off or go away for her to really get it, right? And I say that because she gave contradictions. Like, for an example, she said she took full responsibility for her part. But then in her next breath, she says she would not apologize to Melody for her part because of what Melody has done to her behind the scenes and because of some of Melody's exaggerations about her calling all the time while Melody filmed. But here's the thing. If Melody confronted her with her friend or friends or made exaggerations, all of that becomes insignificant when Ariane made the decision to continue to engage in an affair with Melody's husband. That's not to say Martell is not at fault for continuing to pursue Ariane, but my point is, any married woman who is invested would confront her husband and the other woman, and especially when the other woman refuses to back off. I don't think Ariane understands that because she's thinking about herself and her feelings only. For that, I think she came off as a bit of a narcissist and probably should not have done the interview. In my opinion, I think it made her look worse. For example, she said she's very smart, but then she debated the difference between a side chick versus a mistress. But the truth is, side chick and mistress are the same thing and they carry the same meaning. I think what it boiled down to was she just liked the sound of mistress versus a side chick. But the meaning is the same thing. She also said she doesn't know what goes on in the Holtz household and it was none of her business. But then she spoke about the alleged affair between Melody and this attorney. And I guess I don't get why she's pissy about the backlash she's getting either. I mean, Ariane said she had conversations with Melody that last for hours, and yet Ariane chose to continue to see this married man who is a public figure, and knowingly she played her role as the mistress for years. When she chose to continue to see Martell, a married man that is filming a reality show centered around his life and his business, she put herself in that position. So in essence, the possibility of your identity getting revealed goes along with the territory when you are a side chick or mistress to someone like Martell. Yet again, Ariane was willing to continue to play her role because she admitted Martell never told her that he was leaving his wife. So I don't understand why Ariane is slinging mud all of a sudden, hoping that it will stick with these alleged allegations that is none of her business by her own admission. Regardless, it doesn't take away from Ariane's part and the role she played, and the fact that she refuses to apologize speaks volumes. And it was very naive of her to think Melody wouldn't speak on the extramarital affair between Ariane and Martell. In the first season, Melody was obviously hurt by Martell. I mean, can you imagine how Melody would have looked to viewers if she didn't mention the affair? I mean, viewers would have thought Melody was this crazy BI wife and Martell was the victim, when in actuality it was the other way around. I watched from season 1 and I honestly did not understand where Melody's venom for Martell was coming from until she spoke up and admitted her anger was deep-rooted in pain from the affair Martell had. Yeah. And I think Ariane would marry Martell if the opportunity presented itself, because didn't she do a fantastic job dancing around that question? And still, she did not say straight up no, even after it was pointed out to her that she didn't give a straightforward no. But anyway, based on that interview, I don't think Ariane has learned from this situation. Ariane said she thinks the backlash of the public affair is the karma that she's living in. Well, for her sake, I hope she's right. But what do you think?